Hello, so my name is Anya, and I'm going to start with who influenced me attending college. So I wouldn't say that one person in particular influenced me to attend college. I always knew that I wanted to go to college, but I definitely had the support from my family, my extended family, aunts, uncles, um, teachers in high school, supervisors, counselors. So I definitely had all that support. So I applied to two schools. I applied to Ball State in Muncie, Indiana, and then also applied to Grand Valley State in Michigan. I decided to go in Ball State because it was a good distance from home. It was about an hour and a half from home. I'm from Fort Wayne. They had my major when I went there, and then also I just really felt like I felt at home when I did visit the campus and meet some of the people. So that's where I chose to spend my 4 years for my undergrad. But it did take me a couple months to, I guess, find my group of people and my organization that I really enjoyed. So it was about January of my freshman year, and that's when I joined rugby. This is where this first item comes into play. So I love rugby. I fell in love with it instantly. I fell in love with the team. It was also where I met my first girlfriend. So I always knew that I had liked girls in high school, but I never really acted upon it just because I was kind of scared and didn't know if it was kind of a phase. But it wasn't until college where I could really open up and become myself, you could say. So I joined rugby. A couple months after that, me and this girl started dating, and then it wasn't until about the beginning of my sophomore year that I figured out that she cheated on me with another girl on the team. It had really a huge negative impact on me for my sophomore year. I was drinking a lot with the team. My grades were dropping. I didn't really care about much. I wasn't really having the best relationship with my parents. So it kind of went downhill. Even though I still loved hanging out with the team, being with them, it really wasn't becoming the best fit for me anymore. So I still stayed on the team, but sophomore year I did become a tour guide. So this is the polo we wore, one of the polos. And I didn't know that being a tour guide was going to impact my college career so much. So I really found a group of people that, like I said, I could become myself with. It wasn't really a heavy drinking environment, so I could really hang out with them on my weekends, spend some more time with them. They studied a lot, so that's where I started to bring my grades up. But also sophomore year was when I met my mentor. So this is her right here on my graduation day, me and her. And she knew that I joined rugby, and she knew that it was a negative environment, but I don't think she realized how negative it impacted me because I didn't meet her towards the end of my sophomore year. Beginning of my junior year, I had expressed to her that I wanted to attend graduate school, but I didn't know what for. She asked how I liked being a tour guide, and I said I loved it. And she said that I could go into student affairs and higher ed. I didn't know what that was back then, but after doing a lot of research, that first semester of my junior year, I decided that's what I wanted to do. So she knew that my grades had dropped. She knew that I drank a lot, past like a year and a half, 2 years. And she said that she loved me and she cared for me, but I was not making the right decisions to attend graduate school. So she said that she'll do whatever it takes to help me get into graduate school, whether that's write a letter of recommendation, help me get my grades up, but she wasn't going to put in the work unless I did. So the rest of my junior year, I really stopped drinking. I quit the rugby team. As hard as that was, it's what needed to be done if I wanted to take the next adult step in my life. So I did that, and then also that is when my grades really improved, and this is where this item comes into play. It is my Dean's List ceremony. So the rest of my college career, starting from my second semester, my junior year, all the way up to my senior year, I had received a 4.0. I didn't really had to work hard for my grades my first 2 years because I wasn't really planning on going to graduate school. So getting an A or B or even a C in my undergrad wasn't a big deal to me. But being able to work that hard and work for something that I knew was going to help me later really helped me and really motivated me. So really attending that ceremony beginning of my junior year was just a huge motivation for me. So I would say those are the big key events that happened in my undergraduate career. Definitely having the support from my friends, my mentor, making those good grades, surround myself with people who want to become more on the more focused, mature path of life was really helpful for me. Like I said, quitting rugby was really hard because it was where I spent like most of my first 2 years. It's where I found my people. But when I quit, I still remained friends with most of them. And turns out later on that a lot of them decided to quit rugby as well, just because they saw how negative it was impacting them and how the drinking environment was very heavy, and it just wasn't really the best for anyone, even though we could still hang out and do other activities that not involve drinking. And then also I'm thankful for my mentor, because she, my parents didn't know everything I did in college, but it was just having kind of that adult figure down there who could really help me and steer me on the right track of life. And so she really helped me. And then also with my supervisors and office admissions, just everyone. I was around a supportive group of people. I was really happy at Ball State. I wouldn't change anything about it. So those first 2 years were really a learning experience, but really gained a lot of like skills and knowledge to like help me succeed my last 2 years. And even now, I feel like I've matured even just within the last year or two. So that's my story.